afternoon, everybody. How are you doing? Karibuni sana to yet another beautiful Monday afternoon in the 254. Hoping you guys are enjoying your day so far, your morning, or rather your evening from wherever you are. It is 23 minutes past 3 p.m. Kenyan time. There's how do we call it? Outbreak of flu in the 254. So that is why most of us in the studio are not actually feeling okay. But I hope you guys are enjoying so far your day. To all the first time listeners on TikTok, on the radio, and those who are joining us on YouTube, karibuni sana to the Rythm Scoop Show, all about arts, entertainment and culture. I hope you guys dive into this amazing conversation. We have a lot in store for you, and definitely we will be back with the news and updates, and of course our weekend recap. Karibuni sana. My name is Shmani. We have Katie in the building.
What's up, good people? Karibuni sana to another episode of the Rythm Scoop Show. Monday is Monday, my guys. Monday is Monday. Everybody's feeling dizzy in the studio, not because we are hungover or anything, but because there's a very bad flu around Nairobi or around Kenya. But anyway, karibuni sana. Keep it interactive with us. Remember, we are live and interactive via our media handles. We're also live on our WhatsApp number, or active on our WhatsApp number, which is 0705-428-388.
Yes, karibuni sana. Of course, we are taking a short musical break. We will be back with our quotes of the day. As you join us, kindly come back also with a quote of the day. Share a notion today, share a motion today, a message today with a sister or a brother anywhere else in the world. This is Sauti Soul coming in with By the River.
Hadithi njo story gani inaona kwa TV. Uje mzima mkuu alikuwa jirani yangu Roisambu, 44 nikiwa kampo. Kuna vita kati ya watu wawili, mtu na mpenzi wake. Sana ona amelazwa ICU, apigania maisha yake. Na wakili wa vita wameingilia, wamezua goli kali sana. Pia naona baby number 0877. Na vile sina kitu siku ya leo, nitamchangia tu damu. Ni mwanaume gani huyo? Ni mnyama si binadamu. So here we are again, by the river. Are we gonna watch her drown, or are we gonna save her? I'm standing next to you, by the river. Are we gonna watch her drown, or are we gonna save her? Shame this family with divorce. You just got married the other day, and it wasn't by force. Her friends tell her to walk away. When she turn around, they talk and say, did she look so happy yesterday? Her profile picture is his face. Oh no, wait.
Yes, my quote of the day is, lay hold of today's task, and you will not depend so much upon tomorrow. Now, no matter what looms ahead, if you can eat today, enjoy the sunlight today, mix good cheer and friends today, enjoy it and bless God for it. Do not look back on happiness or dream of it in the future. Happy week.
My quote of the day says, the harder you work for something, the greater you'll feel when you achieve it. The harder you work for something, the greater you'll feel when you achieve it.
So here we go again, by the river. Are we gonna watch her drown, or are we gonna save her? I'm standing next to you, by the river. Are we gonna watch her drown, or are we gonna save her? Oh, here we go again, by the river. Are we gonna watch her drown, or are we gonna save her? I'm standing next to you, by the river. Are we gonna watch her drown, or are we gonna save her? By the river.
that is Sauti Sol back again with a brand new song. Now, when we started off our show, I played the Girl Power by Saru featuring Joeface, and of course, I also played Sauti Sol by The River. The reason as to why I played this song is a lot of artists are coming in to actually, support women and the motion of femicide through their music, and that is something that is really really amazing. And the fact that Sauti Sol, of course, walikuwa sha break up, but when this happened they thought it is wise for them to go to the studio.
But do you think really they had broken up?
Yes, they have broken up. They made it official though.
They said, but we've never seen the action though.
What do you mean? All of them are solo artists.
But they said they are breaking up, but anyway.
They've broken up. All of them, even right now, Bien, if he releases a song, it is not posted on Sauti Sol's YouTube channel. It's posted on Bien. Savara may release Juicy. All of it is posted on different YouTube. So I love the fact that they got back together. They decided to come, and not only did they support women on this, but also they used their talents and what they are good at to actually pass that knowledge. Saru did the same with Girl Power, talking about how people are coming in, women are being killed from her verse, you can tell that, and Joeface was also there to actually support on that, and that's super amazing to see that. But Katie, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Shman.
How are you feeling? Monday. I'm not feeling okay too, but anyway,
but before we continue, today early in the morning we sent our condolences to the family of Ouda, Charlie, and rumors have it, or it is alleged that it was a possible suicide. And yes, that is what allegations have it. Okay. Remember I said alleged. Yes. Right. And also, rumor has it that this man has been suffering from drunkenness.
Okay.
So he has been battling alcoholism problems.
Okay.
And right now we have rumors or allegations that it was a possible suicide.
Has the family talked about it?
No, we have people conducting autopsy, or the homicide investigators. They now lead the inquiry into actor Charles Ouda's sudden demise. They visited the Westland scene and will conduct an autopsy to determine the cause of death. But still, we have allegations that it was a possible suicide.
All right, there is I was just looking at, first and foremost, for those who don't know Charles Ouda or Charlie, he has been on TV for a long time, has really brought a big impact on the filming industry, entertainment at large, and I have known Charlie ever since I was a baby. And back then he was still young, you could see, right now he's 38 and you can see there is the white hair and stuff like that. Nilikuwa nimemkawia to the point that I was surprised, damn, so this guy has gotten this whole, because I started seeing him when he was really still young, and I was younger then. It's amazing. And RIP to him, whichever the case. I just said one thing, autopsy jafanywa. So we still don't know the case. I asked people in the morning, kindly respect people's places, respect people's decisions and family members. What washanza kuongea, yet the family has not spoken, yet autopsy has not been made. Respect people. People are mourning their loved one right now. I mean, stop giving pressure. We want to know why. You want to know, and yet you don't even, some people don't even know him. And now because they see somebody in the acting industry has died, now we want to know, we want to blah blah blah. Kindly respect people's decision and give the family enough time to mourn during this time. I see Charles Ouda's last online conversation with the fiancé. It is so sad because they were just engaged 5 months ago, and media personality is heartbroken following the death of a fiancé. And this is Charles Ouda's last moment. The 38-year-old actor went on a walk with Sheku 2 days before he passed away. Ouda shared a video of strolling at the unidentified location in the city, and it merged with another video of a man walking out of the gym. Is there something going on that we should all know? He captioned the video. You be quiet because you also know something we don't. Because how do we do almost 5 kilometers before 9? I think that was just a title. Recording to his soulmate, the veteran actor said that was a casual stroll. The conversation did not end there, and the former Kiss presenter said, you know, I am casually deceased. And that's how you ended up dying. You know, I am casually. Like, how do you say that and then you die?
It's maybe the allegations were right.
I don't know.
We don't
Some
know.
people say you always know when you're gonna die.
Anyway,
Some
we
people say
we
that.
don't want to talk much or further than that. We just wait for the autopsy
Yeah.
so that we would know the cause of the death.
Yeah, sure, but give people time. Let the family of the bereaved mourn, and of course, just respect people. Now, what I want us to talk about, I have a few conversations here in store for us. Let me just get them right. I was googling. All right, now first and foremost, I want us to start this conversation of what happened in a video has been going viral, Katie, and this video is crazy because there is a lady who burst into a church with his brother, and the guy who was in church, who they went to see, was the boyfriend of the sister. You guys, like me and my brother, go to the church where my boyfriend is
And
worshipping, and then we start beating him in the church, and there was drama and mixed reaction. So the video is actually written. The conversation is crazy. The title is crazy. Drama as lady reportedly storms a church with a brother to greet, in bracket, her cheating boyfriend in Nigeria. And the beating was not easy because walienda, they didn't talk like, yo, this is you, pa pa pa, and then chat, and then there's drama, and then they went out. Now I'm like, why?
I don't know.
Why would you take your? I mean, you can always find a way. And then why are you bringing people to fight like in the church? I didn't. It was just a funny clip. I wish you guys could see how funny it sounded, and the comment section was actually going crazy because I'm like, that was so unnecessary. People were saying, so you want to bring out all that drama. She was havoc about it. She was shouting, and the guy was actually also fighting the brother. It was just too much of a lot of attention. And I'm like, man, y'all are crazy because this is what keeps happening. You guys, you know you're toxic for each other. You still get into this kind of relationships, and then after that, you end up, this guy might come for you, might come for your brother, and then the next thing we hear is, you know, domestic violent relationship. So this is how it starts, and my thought was like, I wouldn't do that. First and foremost,
Maybe they are not together.
this was the boyfriend, and the allegations was the boyfriend was cheating. So she pulled up the brother and then went to beat the boyfriend in the church during the service. Yeah, so that is what is happening. I don't know if you can do that. I don't know if you have the power to do that, but that was a very funny. The video was the one that was funny, not even the talk itself. You could see the video has been going viral. It's been just really, really funny. Anyway, moving on to other news, stuff that happened during the weekend. There was a man, and I want us to talk about this, you know, who proposed in a club. And this is not the first time.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was actually the one showing you.
No, I saw it. I talked about it in the morning.
Not today though.
Oh, yeah, probably. Because this guy proposed in the club, and this has brought a lot of attention. I want to play a video. I think somebody is actually reacting to that. I don't know where I've seen the reaction, but tell me, what is your thought first and foremost?
Well, that is crazy. You're getting proposed to when you're drunk and your man is drunk and you think that you're in a serious relationship. You're all crazy, man. You're all jokers. Well, you're not. One, this person is drunk. Two, you're also drunk. So you might even act out of excitement, but at the end of the day, tomorrow zikishashuka unajiuliza nilidu. Why did I say yes? You know, and also with the pressure of friends, and now the all attention was drawn to you too. you might act out of pressure.
Yeah.
And remember, you're not sober.
Yeah.
Now imagine now when you get sober, maybe you were just playing this guy. When you get sober, you're like, what did we do?
Yeah.
Man, this
I
is
don't know if you remember, this is not the first time. There's this Mzungu guy who actually also did that a month ago or 2 months ago. Went and proposed for this girl in a club. Now
kwanza unaproposiwa kuiva. Kwani ujipende?
I was having this conversation. Now somebody wrote this. I'm gonna read. I've not found the video. She said, let's do things the right way. Emphasize the importance of choosing intimate and well-organized events for a marriage proposal. Lydia said that proposing in club diminishes the respect and dignity of the occasion. She highlighted the clubs are casual hangout spot, not suitable for the gravity of a marriage proposal.
True.
How will you narrate to your future children that you are proposed to in a club? What happened to national archives? What happened to being placed on billboards? Ama kuitwa to a fancy dinner? Huyu mtu atamka asubuhi na atakuruka.
Kama hizo stories za archives pia usinilete.
Eti kama wanaikilianga shetani. Personally, I do agree because you guys are not sober. Probably when you get high, you get a little loose, like you cheer up. Probably it's not even somebody you like that much. But because that happened at that moment, you got carried away, and he actually proposed, and you said yes. Now, how are you going, even if you go and tell people, like, yo, this person decided to propose to me in a club? For me, I feel like that is so disrespectful, personally, from... Like, don't propose to me in a club. Don't even propose to me in a public place. Because sometimes I might want to tell you something, but you've already put me in a position where I can't.
No,
You
can't even say my
thoughts, you know, and it is so bad because sometimes unaonyanga mse uruma because you are in public.
Out of mass.
You know, you remember the guy from KFC some time back went and proposed in KFC where we have like 1,000 people inside there. Why would you do that?
Even archives, my people. Archives. Imagine I'm going to say no, I don't care how you'll feel because you didn't even consider asking me why you know how I love even my proposal. Because man, you can't go out there trying to show how you're ready to marry me to everyone.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm not ready. What if I say no and
would you like somebody to tell you before they propose?
Yeah, I would. Not really tell me the date or tell me how they are gonna do it, but I would love to have a conversation of such because man, I'm not ready to be traumatized by a man in the middle of the market that is saying, will you marry me? No, I'm not ready for that, man. I'm not ready to be in a restaurant where there's all types of people and then somebody is kneeling in front of me, will you marry me? I want to have a conversation of how I would love the proposal and where, you know, such conversations, but don't tell me that I'm going to do it tomorrow. Don't prepare me for it. At least let's have a conversation and let's know what I like, how I'd love it, but not really like when and
kuna mwenye aliyekewa kwa ice cream akakunywa akameza pia.
Mwingine aliyekewa kwa keki akakula akameza na akakufa.
So you see, you have the intention of getting to actually marry somebody and then you end up killing them. Now it's just crazy. Personally, would you want to be proposed for in front of people, like friends, close friends, or
maybe close friends? But also it depends, man. Yeah.
I would want to be proposed for alone.
Yeah, because maybe you are not ready. You're like, man, chill.
Alone.
Let's do this alone, man.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be so fancy, but let it not be in like clubs. Like clubs for me is just so much disrespect and like checky. It
even shows unseriousness of the marriage.
I know.
How the marriage will be so unserious. Imagine you said yes I do in a club. Shmani, shame on even that girl.
But you know, sometimes alikuwa na feel, you know, kuna watu unamwonea huruma cause I think also men some take advantage the fact that they would go and propose in public places cause anajua probably wewe si mtu wake and maybe you can say no. So they decide no, before she says no, let me not embarrass myself, let me just ask atanipea some PT. Yes, but after that PT, yes, she's going to return the ring to you, because my sister actually returned the ring. I never saw that. Like, I was like, man, you got proposed to, yes, and I didn't want him, so it was in public, and I returned the ring later. And this guy's already put it out there for people. Wengine hadi wanaimba, like, kindly make it intimate, make it something really, really special, because clubs for me, people are drunk, noise, I can't even hear your vows. Like, what? No, please, not clubs. There is a better places.
So imagine mlevi na kuproposia na kuambia nakupenda ka umbwa.
And then I don't know if you could see the video. I know.
Ati nakupenda kama whiskey.
Oh my god, nako whiskey river.
Nakupenda kama Guinness.
Hebu nisikie video. Kuna hii video yake ni funny sana. Alafu unasikia MC anasema say yes. It's the pressure for
even watu wanachachisha hapo uko like hapa siwezi sema no. Na kama simpendi bado siwezi sema no
man. Nako juu ya things, you can see the eyes is red, and maybe your parents has gonna see this and they're like, oh, okay. So
in your Gen Z,
there are things I just don't. I keep saying I'm traditional. Let me be traditional. Let me be the cultured person. But moving on to other news and updates, St. John Girls High School matron to be arraigned in court today over dome fire. Now, the matron of St. John's Girls High School in Kaloleni, Kilifi County, was arrested for allegedly setting fire to a dormitory just a month after the school reopened. Surveillance footage, CCTV, reportedly shows Irene Kerubo Mauti, 43, entering the dormitory at 9:07 and leaving at 9:12. A fire erupted on the upper floor less than 2 minutes after her exit. She is currently detained at Kaloleni Police Station and will be presented to court today to face charges.
But why would a matron abandon the dormitory?
You know, these things about people banning schools is something I never got to understand, because you're banning schools, time is going to pass again, mtafunga. I've had even schools zikiban, like some students go. Nilikuwa nasikia wengine nasema I banned our school. Nikamwambia mlichomaje shule? They work with, wanaenda hadi wanabuy fuel.
Yeah, ama wanatoa kwa basi ya shule.
But why would you ban a school though?
Most of them, during our time, they used to ban schools because they didn't want to do the mock exams.
So you just strike. Because Katie,
striking will not help, because you will still be detained in school. So the easiest thing was banning the mattresses and your beds so that you wouldn't have a place to sleep.
But now you see time is gonna pass. Now your mock could avoid, because you will have to do the mock. You'll come back, do the mock, and time is gonna pass. Studies is gonna pass too, and then some schools for example, mkichoma books zote na uniforms. You come back again, you buy the books with your parents' money. So is that not wasted? And why would a matron, for us we had a school matron in high school who would take care of us. She was like the school nurse. She was like the mom of the school. I don't see a reason as to why you'd want, as into what purposes would you want
that's
to ban?
what I
really understand.
Because most of the time it's the students who ban the dormitories in the school. I've never had a teacher involved, a matron, or maybe some staff involved.
No, me have had staff where staff ndiye alikuwa anaenda kuwaletea mafuta. So I was like, why would a staff help you? For what purpose? I didn't really get it that much. Like, why would a matron want to ban a school and were students there? And for what purposes? Like, ama ilikuwa tu they're speculating, because it's like 2 minutes later, first floor ikaanza kuban. But she was the last one to be seen going in to the dome. You know, it doesn't make sense. But that is what is happening. Talking about something really different. This is about hospitals, of course, in Kenya, and I think we've talked about this a lot of time. But there was drama again in a general hospital following a family losing 8-month-old infant during a treatment. Now, what happened is the nurse
Which
in
hospital
charge.
is this?
Naivasha. It's called Naivasha General Hospital.
It's the one with clashes.
It's the one with clashes. So what happened is the nurse wanted to go home,
Katoa nini?
and then oxygen ya mtoi. So the baby is an infant, 8-month baby, a very young infant. And what was happening is the nurse was about to leave, and she was in a hurry, or he was in a hurry, not said. And then what happened is the baby was in oxygen. So siji kama alikuwa confused, unajua, because it was time to go home, and she actually exchanged, and the baby ended up dying without oxygen. So I keep asking myself, like, because I was having this conversation in the morning, and somebody was saying, you know, it's okay, we can't avoid death and stuff like that. But I say one
It's
thing.
not okay.
I said one thing, like, it's not okay even if I'm going to die, Katie, I'm not supposed to die because of your carelessness, you know. And how did you get into that position? I do believe there are causes that there is no mistake. You are just supposed to be 100% careful because you deal with lives. Things to do with medical causes. You can't be careless in any way, whether hurry or no. You can't. These are the people who inject people wrong medicine, ended up killing people, and then at the end of the day, once they kill you, they unajua our nini hospitali na wateteaga.
Yeah.
They never get charged. I was asking my brother, why? Because if you see the way hospitals, mostly public hospitals are, this is maybe a public hospital,
It
general
is.
hospital. Nurses don't care. People have died in waiting rooms. Mothers have lost children. Each and every day, something new keep coming. Something new keep coming. And ask yourself, how does that, or what is the root cause of that? One day I was giving my story. One day I was at Embakasi, and because I'm asthmatic, so asthma ilinishika around 1 p.m. and because of I had an inhaler, but when it becomes really strong, you have to get an injection. So I have tried the inhaler, it's not working. The inhaler, and I'm still new. And kuna hospitali imefunguliwa juzi tu by Babu Owino. I remember even the president came to the launch, the former president of Kenya. So I'm alone. So I get tense, and I'm like, this is the wrong time for me to get. So let me go to this hospital real quick. Let me get there. So I call a cab, ikakuja ikanibeba. It's 1 a.m. at night. So kufika napata wote amefunga gate ya OC. First and foremost, all right? So OC imefungwa gate. I knock. The watchman is already, of course, sleeping. Nikamwambia kuna daktari, because you can't even see like lights, anything, and it's a public hospital.
Was it a 24-hour?
24-hour hospital, Katie. It's public. It's kuna daktari.
Not all public hospitals are 24 hours operational.
It was 24 hours though.
Okay.
So nikauliza kuna daktari, akaniambia kuna daktari. So si ukishaenda bado unabisha. It is not big. Ilifunguliwa tu like the residential. So nabisha, Katie, knock. And you know when you have asthma you can't breathe well. So niko I'm knocking. Almost 5 minutes hajafungua. Nikadhani the watchman is maybe live. So niko na haraka, naambia nasikia uchungu and sioni. Akaniambia msichana, nimekwambia kuna daktari, enda ubishe tu kwa nguvu tena. I go back. I knock. He comes. Ni kama ametoka kuamka. He was sleeping, right? Akafungua. You know, you can tell somebody struggling from breathing, and as a doctor you're just supposed to go and help, non-questionable, right? This guy told me, I'm only dealing with pregnant women right now.
Maybe the maternity was the only one that was 24 hours, because I've seen these dispensaries. Let me tell you one thing about these dispensaries. They are 24 hours, but not for like outpatients.
Yeah.
It is only for inpatients.
But
and
Katie,
the maternity one is there.
Let me tell you why I'm saying this. Because when you go for medical school, hata kama unafanya nursing, hata kama unafanya clinical medicine, hata kama unafanya health records, you are taught everything, so that just in case of an emergency you get to attend to a patient. What if I was pregnant and I'm asthmatic? Couldn't he have attended to me? Exactly. So there is no excuse. However much you're a doctor, sawa, you're in charge of maternity or anything, say I don't have this medicine, go get medicine, let me come and inject you, or let's do this. That is how it's supposed to be. I don't expect you to say, okay, you kwanza alikuja kaniambia eti come back tomorrow at 9. Saizi I deal with only pregnant women, and I'm like, you're a doctor. I am like really surviving. Like, this is a public place, this is a public hospital, and it's 1 a.m. You know, it's getting intense, and I just like got crazy, and I'm like, this is how they neglect people. I rushed, by the way, nilienda nikatembea. Sasa I was knocking hizi zenye zinakaa pharmacy hivi. Sometimes you find doctors sleeping in there usiku. So nikaanza nikabisha like 2 of them. I was lucky enough nikapata nikadungwa. And if you know the injection is less than 2 minutes. Like really less. It's just a small drip and then you feel good. And I was like, man, this is how people end up dying. Look at story ya nani? Miracle Babe. Is that not a neglectable doctor? It is. And we keep actually making excuses for this in the name of you are in a hurry. Don't make sense to me. And you deserve not to be a doctor.
Good.
You deserve, and that hospital has been, the worst part is, this hospital has been going through chaos
It has
every
been on
day.
the spotlight for the longest time.
So what is supposed to be done?
The management,
Yeah.
should be removed. All of it. The board should be removed. All of it. Even the doctors that work in that hospital, I feel like they should be transferred.
But
Maybe,
but if you transfer them, Kate, you're taking the
let
same
me tell
legacy.
you, when they are transferred without the board, sometimes you'll find that the management of a place is the problem.
Yeah.
Because Shimani, I might be coming to work and I'm ready to work,
Yeah.
but the management is showing me, mwendoni, aste, you don't need to be pressurized or over here.
Yeah.
No pressure, So the management might as well be the problem, because Shimani, if you notice somebody is sleeping on their work, what do? You fire them, right?
Yeah.
You tell them this is not the right way to work. This is not how we work over here. So
Yeah.
the management is also failing on that end.
All right. ICK Williams in the building. You're saying, ladies, I see you have your church clothes on today. Wow. Okay, Williams. He said, life is too short, never be around unhappy people. That was his quote. He also says, whatever guy gonna marry you two ladies is gonna have problems. You
What?
ladies are gold diggers and you're not ready to be married. Okay, Williams.
Oh,
Where is that coming from?
I wonder.
Okay, Williams, where is that coming from? And I also see Kush King in the building. And I say, be good, have fun, continue to advance and learn. I thank you so much. I also see K. Williams is saying, ladies, I have to go. I'm just joking. I gotta get back to work. Thank you so much for tuning in. And for those who are with us on TikTok, shout out to you. Katie, I'm thinking, first and foremost, about this hospital issue. What is supposed to be done? And because we'll be cutting trees, like inasemwagwa, you look at the root cause. Why is this happening? First and foremost is when, after looking at the root cause, cut the tree from the root. Because if we cut the branches that you transfer this doctor, the same bad doctor is going to go to the same hospital, gonna do something really wrong. So first and foremost, the root cause is because maybe probably public hospitals, of course, they're being paid not so well, but they're being paid money, and sometimes we have doctors on strike each and every day. We say one thing, the reason as to why people decide to take their kids to private hospitals is because, private schools, is because in private school, without the kid you're not gonna eat. So the kid is your source of income. So you have to give the kid all the attention, ensure they pass, and that's why you find most private students do well. The reason as to why people actually prefer going to private hospitals is because they're given attention as much as they need. And public is different, because sometimes you find doctors haven't been paid for 5 months. Katie, I haven't seen money for 5 months. With this economy and whatever is happening right now in Kenya, like, how would you survive 5 months without salary? What you gonna eat? How you have family to feed? 5 months. And this is why you find they look at you like this. There is no motivation, there is no psych to work, and that is something that is supposed to be called for. Number two, my thought of how to end this issue of us losing people each and every day in hospitals because of neglectable or ignorant people, nurses, medicians in the hospital, is because some of these people are quack. Ile hospital ilifungwa pale tao ya abortion that was actually killing people. That guy that went viral, what was his name? There is an hospital, and I was reporting this some years back. This guy, he does a lot of abortions for women. And that place is known for abortions every day, and people have lost lives after those abortions. So imekuwa like a sport, mpaka everybody knows it. So what happened is Jicho Pevu, of course, went chini ya maji. They traced what was happening, only to find this guy is not qualified. And guess what? This guy was running that hospital for more than 10 years. How do you run a hospital and nobody knows whether, Katie, you want to tell me nobody knows whether it is licensed or not? 10 years. People have lost lives. Abortion is illegal, and it gets crazy. You see stuff like this. Question: how did this person end up here? Is the ministry, or rather is the cabinet, is the Ministry of Health easy or laid back so much to follow up what is happening?
It was a known hospital.
Yes, it was a clinic. It was a very known clinic. It was on TV, it was on news, it was trending all over. I remember even having a conversation with Kamlesh back then about this known hospital. And the guy was arrested. But imagine he had run that hospital for more than 10 years. And nobody knew about it. I mean, it just gets crazy. So these people go out there, fake documents, and how don't you verify that this one is a real document and until mtu anaandikwa na government, na si doctor, ama si nurse, ama si qualified. And these are the same people who end up killing people, who end up being careless. Now people are losing even children. Unatoa oxygen kwa mapua ya mtoi. So we should also check on that. What is the criteria to use to verify that somebody is actually a qualified nurse, doctor into hospitals? Root causes. Once you look at that, because I do agree also the management or the board will change. But again, if you bring another, remember, was it Mama Lucy that the board was changed by Sakaja?
Not sure.
One of these public hospitals that was trending, either it's Mama Lucy. One day he just woke up and said, I'm changing the whole board. And I'm like, who did you bring? These are your people. So now I'm like, let us see this person is qualified. Probably brought his own people to work there and replace the board. So also these people that you bring here, they come there because of corruption. And it's not fair because they are qualified people. Nurses are tamarking, doctors are tamarking each and every day. People are on the streets crying for salaries, low wages. Salaries are not yet here, and you expect them to work. It's not fair at all. And you are not supposed to be living for free because the pain of this mother. Mtu mwingine alisema the most painful coffin to see is a small one, the younger one. And it's just so sad. Like, I don't know, just crazy. But anyway, apart from those sad news, there is a woman who says here that you say he doesn't have a car, he doesn't have this or that, I cannot marry him. Girl, patience and wisdom will take it to the next level. You see big men and their wives and you start admiring them. Before you admire them, ask them how they started. When it's your time to thrive, nobody can stop you. That I think she's like a preacher, and she urges young ladies to be patient with broke men who are trying to make it in life. Easy money, easy way. Now that is what she was saying, and I looked at it deeply and I'm like, kuna wenye what hawataki like the struggle. People just want the happiness. Like, let's just get there. You don't want to know how did this person get there, how did this person make it in life? Who was there by their side? You know, women just want, no, I want rich, nothing more. Or I'm not gonna take this, nothing more. And you don't even want to check, like, umsalifikaje you point, how did this person make it? When did, I mean, if you go to houses of now our parents, and you go and see pictures of wazazi wetu wakiwa wadogo venye walikuwa nakana sahi, and the homes they've built, how they, it's just so beautiful because these people grew together through that thick and thin, you know. And that is not what the young generation want, and that is why people are even proposing stuff like, you know, tunafaa tuchaguliwe mabibi at younger ages. You know, this is your wife and that's it, because Gen Z wants it easy, like the new generation, us generation, nobody wants to struggle. And you find even women now don't even want to work. That is why they opt to go for barbers, for sugar daddies and stuff like that. Katie, I don't know what you have to say about it.
I think that's true. Yeah, women nowadays, they want it easy. Not only women though, even young men, even men want it easy. So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, we need to practice patience and also hard work.
Yeah.
You know, you won't get there without hard work. You won't get there without patience as well, because we all want to own something that we want to hold on tightly, you know. And we all want that posh lifestyle at some point, but you can't just wake up today and you want it today, you know.
Yeah.
You'll have to trust the process until you feel like the process is not you're not trusting the process anymore, so you tell the process to trust you. And at the end of the day, it's with a lot of patience. So we need to trust the process, and also if you feel like the process is not going well, tell the process to trust you as well, you know. And a lot of patience, man. We need to practice patience. Yeah, because we will die because of this pressure.
I think it's, I don't know, I think it's, do you think it's social media pressure that is bringing
Not
all
really
this?
social media pressure, because man, I go out there and see people's kind, I get pressure. Yeah, so
Why?
because I envy the car,
But those people you see, they have, do you see their ages though?
no, I'm not even concerned about that. But the yearning of wanting to have that car, like I'm yearning to have that car. That's the pressure I'm talking about. So it's about patience, because I know I'll get there, but without the patience, I'll never get there, right?
You'll want it fast.
Yeah, you'll want it fast. So at the end of the day, you have to practice a lot of patience for you to get where you want. But at the end of the day, it is patience with the hard work. Because we can't say that you're patient and you're doing nothing. You can't be patient and be just sitting at home just because you're patient, or you're saying, you know, I'm patient, and you're still at home sleeping all day, you know. So it won't work like that. But also remember, it's with a lot of hard work and also with a lot of kujituma, manze.
Exactly. And also trust your person. Trust your person, because you see, she said you see these men with their wives in the car and you start admiring them. And before you admire them, ask yourself, how did it start? Were these people rich like this when it started? Did our parents build all this in a day? No, they did not. Each and every day. In fact, if you remember when you were born, things would be different. Not like when you continue growing up, life becomes easier because now the foundation has already been made by your parents. But if you're not from a rich family where money is thrown to you, then you just have to learn to make it. Stop looking at things out there and you say, I want it. It's okay to want, but work for it, and don't kill yourself when you can't get it right now. The pressure might be there. Let it be like an encouragement. I would love this. I would love this. And this is why I was seeing a video mtana sema how my boy were forex. You know, they're in, some are even in campus making money each and every day. But you know, it's not even forex. Wengine ni mascammers.
Wengine ni wa mama.
Wengine ni wa mama. You know, most of them.
You know, but you know, I keep on asking myself this question. Tuko na wanasema ni wa forex, and they are telling you can pay them to learn.
Trade for you.
To learn. No. You can pay them. They even have schools nowadays and classes where they teach people. You pay very expensive, like 10,000, 50,000 per month. for you to learn to trade.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, you guys, it's okay. But why haven't you taught this to your brothers? Because you have brothers and we're seeing them struggling. We're seeing them on the social media. Why haven't you taught this to your friends though? The people we've been seeing you hanging out with, nobody is doing what you do. You know, nobody is. You claim that this thing has money, right?
Money, yeah.
But why are we not seeing the money within your family?
Yeah.
You know, that is how you get to ask a lot of questions. Hatukatai forex iko na pesa, lakini mbona hii pesa haiko kwenyu?
Iko tu kwako peke yako.
Iko tu kwako peke yako na unaniambia venye utanifunza. Mbona hujafunza watu wengi?
Hata mbona wewe usitumie skill yako ku make more and more? Eti lipa hido nikufunze usiji. Hadi people pay huge amount of money to go to schools for this. Eti siji nafunzwa siji na nani. Mtu amenunua Prado kesha kona Range Rover. You ask yourself, how did this? And they're like 21, 22. I'm like, how did you get money? How did you get all this? They live in posh life, Kilimani and stuff like that. And then you ask yourself, it is the sugar mamas. Nowadays, even men wameamua achi nyuma. They are going for women. As much as they would say women are going for these sugar daddies, even forex men, most of them, they have these mamas, which is super, super crazy. Now, Katie, we've been talking about Embakasi and the fire that actually, the gas leakage that actually happened last week. Now, there is a scare of another leak.
The government has come forth and said that they have investigated. There is no.
But what has
I've seen the migration of people. Have you seen it?
Yes, that is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say a scare of another gas leak is detected in the same Embakasi, Nairobi County, evacuating residents just a few days after deadly liquefied petroleum gas explosion detected. In a statement by Nairobi County Secretary Patrick Analo, the administration has been made aware of the new gas leak around where the explosion that killed 6, injured and displaced 100 occurred. We have been made aware of the suspected new gas leak in the area where the incident happened on Thursday night in Mradi Estate in Embakasi. A multi-agency team led by Energy and Petroleum Regulatory Authority, the EPRA, and the county disaster team are investigating this. This area has been secured and precautionary measures including evacuating the neighboring residents have been taken.
Now, following that, the government has come out and said that government officials confirms that there is no new gas leak at Mradi in Embakasi, Nairobi.
Then why are they evacuating people?
There were scares over the gas leaking, a new gas leaking, and right now there is no. Like they had not conducted like a whole search or a thorough search because I believe if the gas exploded, if the gas explodes, for instance, this is the cooking gas, the LPG. If it explodes, it leaves no gas. So hiyo yenye wanasema ina leak, sijui inatoka wapi, but the government has confirmed there is no new leak.
Okay, but my thought is not even. I think we had talked about this so much in the morning. I'm like, now rumors, stories are gas leak zitaanza kutoka. Meaning this is not only the first gas leak. A lot of gas stations are actually operating illegally. Remember in the morning you were telling me about
the one that Moses Kuria eyed on.
Yeah. And now you're saying, there is this other one that is actually happening and all that.
It is the same place. So this is why I'm wondering, rumors of a new gas leak. It was in the same spot where we had the explosion last week. So I'm even wondering, honestly, hata kama ukusoma aje, gas iki-explode, ina-explode yote. Now, if the gas leak was there, hiyo gas ingekuwa kwa hewa saa hizi, right? Na ingekuwa imesha explode.
Probably there is another gas station. You never know. Probably there might be.
They are saying it's the same. It's Mradi.
See, Mradi ni place, Katie. Na unaweza pata, tuseme like for example Rongai, tuko na gas nini. Because wanasema it's one, iko two in the same area.
Okay, let me try
Because
that.
I let me read for you what I was reading before. I'm definitely gonna read again because it looks like you did not. So what is happening is, let me get it again. Now, I'll repeat. Just a few days, the liquefied after the liquefied petroleum gas explosion in Mradi Estate, Embakasi reports and indicate another leak has been detected. Another one. Okay. In a statement of Nairobi County Secretary Patrick Analo, the administration has been made aware of new gas leak around where, okay, it is not the same. It's just around where the explosion that had killed 6 injured and displaced hundreds occurred. And this is what they say. We have been made aware of the suspected new gas leak in the area where the incident happened on Thursday in Mradi Estate. So Mradi is like, Mradi ni kama tuseme Ronga, lakini Ronga iko na gas stations ngapi? Unaget? So maybe it might be the same place or maybe might be different. But my question is, why would you wait till right now? And now you want to act like you didn't know, and now consider even that one, yeah, Moses Kuria coming out to talk about, there is another one. Meaning you've known. You know there has, and maybe it's not one. And probably the person that is actually doing this is a powerful person, or maybe a very important person who has this gas station, and they keep running away. Look at these people who have actually put this illegal gas stations. They don't live in those areas. For you to own a gas station, it's expensive, Katie. This one took how many months to renovate? Close to 3 months, right? It was locked for, but that was renovation. So these people have money. It's not cheap. They live in posh places, come and cause havoc, and the people who die are the poor people. Now, they've been placed in halls to go and sleep in these halls, while you personally, sasa nilikwambia likata asubuhi. The lawyer came out to say one thing. This guy, first and foremost, was not operating a gas station. He was actually operating a garage. And I'm like, how is it a garage? And yet people have called before. People have lived there. I've seen that gas station operating for a very long time. And right now you are unakata, and this is why they end up dodging. Imagine you might find this person might go away with this, and people are dead. People have been left homeless. Mradi is not a rich people place. People suffer there. So it's just crazy. I mean, it don't make sense to me at all. So whatever is happening, even if the government knows or doesn't know, whatever, like you can't be acting as if right now you'll hear, oh, there's another gas leak, oh, there's another gas leak somewhere.
And I'm even wondering, where are they evacuating these people to?
No.
The hall?
People now wameja. Na unajua Mradi meja cause ni place yenye huwezi sengenya jirani yako. Like wanaongea hivi na hivi, unajua. It's not a rich people place. So these people wanaacha vitu zao ama wanaama nazo. Na unaona wameja, wengine wameenda hadi ushago. It's crazy, like it's just super sad. And then you hear again, the video is crazy because even kuna shule.
Watu wanaenda mbio shmani, wewe ukisikia kifo iko pale utaenda.
Kuna hadi shule. You see
running.
students have been vacated from school. Police station is there, and it's just crazy. Now that is what is happening. We saw the Embakasi, of course we should call him out. The Embakasi
East
MP coming out to say, oh, Baba amenipea 2 million,
1 million.
Yeah, alipewa a million.
Alipewa a million by Raila, and then he added 1 million
by him again.
Yeah, no, I'm saying his is 1 million and Baba's is 1 million.
Okay.
So in total it's 2 million.
So hizi pesa ni za nini?
Za kusaidia watu. Donation to those who are affected.
And they've been put in halls.
Yeah.
Who now suffers? This is what I'm talking about. Look at who is now suffering. Is it the common mwananchi, or is it like just some rich person somewhere? It's the common mwananchi who comes to actually suffer. So it is just crazy. And then would scared, oh, you know, there is another gas leak. Oh, I've known about this. Oh, this has been happening. You're the minister. You're supposed to take charge. Like, go out there and operate. Why are you still even talking?
They act as if their work is to come now and react when there's already a drama. There's already a chaotic moment, or when we're already losing our people, you know, and they want to come and tell us we will help you bury them. Man, if it were not for you, we wouldn't be buried them.
You've seen?
No, where?
In the hospital, talking to those people, the deputy president.
No, I've not seen.
Yes, I've seen it somewhere. The deputy president was actually in videos capturing. I'm like, oh, so that is what you guys can do now. Didn't you know when these people are operating? And who is that person who is in charge of health in that place? It's just crazy. But before we come to the end of our show, this weekend there was the Grammys. And I don't know if you guys saw what Jay-Z actually, talked about earlier. And he said, there are people who deserve those awards. There are people who are going to feel like awards have actually been snatched away from them. And he said, I don't want to embarrass this woman. He
was talking about the daughter.
Yes, she has a lot of albums, but she's never won a Grammy. So it's not the same. And what he was actually saying, because people are also calling out for Burna Boy and David. I've seen memes that David are not good. Man, people are crazy. Like, I've seen David by the way come out to congratulate Ayasta, and she said like that was a big win for Africa. Keep doing it. And whatever importance that he said in his speech was never stop showing up. Like show up each and every day. That is something that I love. Now my question is, as we almost come to the end of our show, do you think that, of course, these Grammys are not 100% real, they're manipulated? I was trying to watch Taylor Swift, 13 Grammys, 13 Grammys, and I was looking, she still won a Grammy. All the Grammys, she's been winning Grammys and Grammys and Grammys and Grammys. Na nilikuwa nasikia people are even coming out to say stuff like, huyu hata akisema tu hi kwa ngoma but ita win Grammy. She even went and announced she's releasing a new album. Yeah, she's releasing an album real soon. And nimeona comment section wanasema hiyo album isha win Grammy already na hata bado haijatoka. So there is manipulation. But again, keep showing up. Don't lose hope. However much they feel like, you were not worth the Grammy or you didn't manage it, your music still made sense. Last year, Davido released a whole album, did amazing on the waves, and we actually saw that. Burna Boy released an album, and Burna Boy has won. So why are you guys coming for him now? It's good to see new faces each and every day. Ayasta by day did not.
She was nominated.
Yeah, she was nominated the same as Tyler, same category, and Tyler took the lead. And I just love the fact that new talents are actually being seen, new faces are actually being seen. And however much you feel like you wanted or it was taken away from you, don't lose hope. Just keep showing up. Katie, what do you have to say? What do you have to say?
Another explosion.
Oh, we've had an explosion here. I'm like, what? Are we the ones that are going now? Come on.
Anyway, I think I said it all in the morning.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I'm so glad we're seeing new faces on the Grammys.
Yeah.
We've seen Burna Boy, and right now it's time for a new artist. And we've seen Tyler. Even though she said she's not African, we're still seeing her and we still celebrate her. And she was actually congratulated by even her president, Ramaphosa. And it's a good thing that we are seeing her. But
so if she's not African, what is she? I think she went live on TikTok. She's a mulatto.
Is she?
Yeah, she's of course Katie.
Okay, I didn't know that, but she said that she's not African.
Whichever you are, congratulations to those who made it and keep showing up. I see Joe Mosquito in the building and asema God forbid an explosion, and he's also saying, Captain Shmani, it hasn't been an hour yet, calm down. It's an hour apparently,
yeah.
And we have to come to the end of our show. Thank you for everyone who showed up. Keep showing up for us. One day you'll hear us also popping and streaming on these waves. Do remember, We do this every Monday and Friday from 3 p.m. to 5, or from 4 p.m. to 5. Thank you so much. Have yourself a beautiful day ahead, beautiful morning, beautiful afternoon, beautiful evening from wherever you are. Bye.
Yes, much love, family. Hope to see you tomorrow early in the morning on the Vibe Show. Enjoy the rest part of the day. Kwaherini.
Yes, this is Nikita Kering coming in with Let You Down featuring Kamena.
How to get the most of Grammarly free.
It's Kayla on behalf of Grammarly to tell you